What is going on, guys? Today I didn't think we were going to get this one, but we have got the 99 Manchester United Cristiano Ronaldo. So he is coming in very, very expensive. To say in pretty much 20 days we're going to have the new game. He's coming in at 2.9 mil, 14 SBCs, and he is expensive. Obviously, Prem back at Man U, there's only going to be so many people that will actually do this card. And to be honest, who wants to do this card? We've got the loan 99 in, so if you didn't have him, you've got a version that you can play in friendlies. Obviously, that one I think was 5 games long if you didn't want to play with him in obviously just friendlies. But the card's pretty sick. Obviously, he's coming in at a 5'5". I think he was a 5'4" to begin with. Obviously, skill moves to weak foot, and his stats are pretty much the same. So he's had a 2 increase on his pace, 3 on his passing, 2 on his defending, as well as physical, and then 1 extra dribbling. You're not really going to notice too much of a difference. The only thing you're going to get is the fact that he is in a different league. Keeps the same nation, obviously, has the same links with them, as well as Eusebio gets his lovely strong link, but he is going to have the perfect link to Bruno. Obviously, strong link to Cancelo. There's multiple there, which we will have a look on Footbin at the end, but he's just the standard Ronaldo. He's always going to be a 10 out of 10. He's always going to have that wow factor in terms of the card, and I think the big thing for me is going to be next year with him. And as well, obviously, Messi, both one-to-watches, or I presume that they're both going to be one-to-watches due to the fact they are the 2 biggest players that can be in the first promo, so they are going to sell packs. But let's jump into Ronaldo. Give him the basic rundown. We know what he's all about, and he's going to do exactly the same as his 98, as his 99, as the stats are pretty incredible throughout, as you can see. Same old traits outside of the foot, flair and power free kick as the ones you can use. Other than that, they are computer AI, so let's jump into him and just give you a little rundown of Ronaldo. Right on the ball in his number 7 shirt, Ronaldo is going to pretty much do exactly what Ronaldo's going to do. He's just fast, quick, got the shot on him, the dribbling. He's got everything, and now obviously has got that new 5-star, which again may not make a massive difference. Nearly getting a goal in there just off the poor defending from this guy. But in terms of kind of like the card, he will have that extra little bit of wow factor with his left foot. As we can imagine, it's not going to make masses of difference. His pace upgrade and kind of everything hasn't been substantial enough to say that this card's going to feel any different to his 99 card that he already possesses, and then obviously that 98 as well is pretty similar in terms of the stats. He's got everything already. Even his 92, to be honest, you could probably still use him if you use him in the right way. If you are actually decent, or at least semi decent at the game, you're gonna be able to make Ronaldo look good no matter what you do. He's still a very, very good card in terms of animations, and he will be throughout the next game as well, I can imagine. And hopefully we do get to see the top 200 very, very soon. Why has that not gone out wing? Definitely should have went out wing, but hopefully we can see that, because then we can kind of understand, is Messi and Ronaldo again going to be the top 2 in the game, which I can imagine they probably will be. But I feel like now every FIFA they're going to have somebody catching them even closer. We're looking at Haaland, we're looking at Lauan, who realistically should be, and then also the likes of Mbappe should be very much up there in terms of names. But they will still be ahead of this curve, I think, in FIFA 22. I think maybe we might see a little bit of crack in FIFA 23. Maybe might even squeeze over to FIFA 24, to be honest. Back into him again. Got him and 99 Messi all up top, which is just insane. Both of them seem like they can't pass today for some reason, but they are both absolutely incredible. And it's a shame Ronaldo is quite expensive. I thought, okay, that's weird. I thought he maybe deserved to be a little bit cheaper, to say there is only literally 20 days left into that run. He's going to find a tackle, potentially. No, Llorente's going to back off. Look at it with that number 7 shirt. Loving it. It's just not quite quick enough. And it's the one thing with Ronaldo. If you do compare him to the likes of Neymar, Messi, his dribbling is more powerful and kind of stride. It's got a lot of stride on him. He's not necessarily this quick dribbler who's kind of in and out. He is, I think he was 6 foot or something like that. Not the smallest person in the world in terms of dribbling. Oh, nearly got the fake shot on him. I was hoping we may have been able to kind of squeeze him the other way, but he's managed to read it. He's going with his Ronaldo up top there as well. He's trying to find him with Acuna. Going to find it into Messi. One more into Ronaldo, back to Messi. He's going a little fake outwards into Ronaldo. Go for the shot. There's a great save from Bravo. Ronaldo with the dribbling. He's got Renato Sanchez absolutely on his tail, but he's managed to do something, having to pass it away. And Ronaldo's going to have the best of him. He is an absolute cheat code. So cheap, but Ronaldo's going to be the winner overall. It's not the greatest of shot. Probably should have maybe pushed himself a little bit closer there. The big thing that Ronaldo personally has over a lot of these players is that heading. Oh, nearly. Is obviously a lot of these kind of like skillful players, they have everything. They have pace, passing, shooting, dribbling, but they very rarely have the heading. Obviously Messi for some reason, and the same with Conte and Mane. For some reason, they can head the ball like better than anybody for some reason as well. Like being, I think Messi's 5'6", he leaps and scores so many headers, which you just wouldn't expect compared to somebody 6'2", 6'3", whereas Ronaldo obviously has that height and power over that as well, being I think 6 foot or 6'2". So it's absolutely lovely to see from him, and having that ability to have the likes of Messi and Conte, and also have somebody who generally is good at heading, is very nice in the game. Lovely through ball. Nani, great ball, and this is a perfect as well. Perfect link for why you should have done Nani, especially only being an 81 rated SBC. Makes no sense not to have done him. And into his left foot, and Bravo gonna again come up trumps, tried to go for his near post, but he does get that ball, and Renato Sanchez not really getting the dip on his head there. Oh, and that's an absolute cracker. That is what Ronaldo's all about. We're going to see that 7 on the back of his shirt. Absolutely exquisite stuff from him. And again, he literally just keeps on going. He's going to try and find Nani, but he's not managing to get that pass through. Nani unable to kind of beat his opponent, and Ronaldo's going to out-head him, but unfortunately Conte, as he always does, is going to intercept. And then intercept for me as well, to be fair to him. Going to find Zaha down the wing. Watch Ronaldo back into the box if we can. Little ball across. Nani's going to be the end of it, but unfortunately it's Conte versus Conte, and he doesn't get the goal. That's a cracking ball into Zaha. What can he make of it? Unfortunately, we've got the lovely likes of Militao, who is absolutely all over him, and Zaha cannot do nothing but get the ball dispossessed. So going into the overall for big boy Ronaldo then, so the SBC, like I say, is just coming in over 3 mil on both consoles and 3.5 on the PC. Obviously, markets are different, and we have got a lot of SBCs to cover. We've got 185, 286s, as well as 287s, 88s, 89s, 90s, and 91s with a 92 rated SBC as well. They are not necessarily massively expensive, because obviously we still do have quite a few things back in packs. I think 100 special cards are in packs at the moment, which is not as good as obviously last time, which was 250, but we still have something that we can use as fodder. We still have the 87 times 10, and we also have the repeatable SBC. I believe, I want to say that is still in the SBC, but it could have gone by now. No, we got 44 hours, so we got a little bit of time for that, and obviously the 88 plus pick as well. So we have got a bit of time to actually get that done if you want. Now, is the card worth it? That's the big question. You do get a few decent packs back from it in terms of mainly the higher rated ones. You got a 45k pack, you've got a 35, a 30, as well as I think 25, and then it goes down to obviously the kind of miscellaneous packs, the rare electrums, the rare mix. But you do get a good amount of packs back, obviously with 14 SBCs, and he is very expensive. And I think literally the only point is if you're a United fan or you just don't have a Ronaldo, then fair enough, then why not do him? The real thing is, it's literally 20 days until FIFA 22. I feel like they could have dropped him even at the start of the week, and the kind of verdict would still have been the same as why now? I know he's only just joined, but they should have literally been straight on that rather than waiting around. They know what he was going to do. They know how many SBCs he was going to be, as well as obviously being 99. There's no way that they could have dropped that rating anymore, being that he already has a 99 card. That has took an absolute plummet if you had him tradable, so 1.3 mil for him. But I think this one definitely could have been done as soon as he signed the deal, straight into an SBC, not wait a few days of no content and then obviously bring him out. But that being said, he is here now. We've got a nice Premier League. It's a good taste for what's to come in terms of his links, which obviously, as we see, Bruno is going to be the biggest one for him next year, as well as Dalot if he manages to get any game time, which I think is very unlikely. The like then, we've got Ruben Diaz, we've got Pogba, obviously Lingard as well, any sort of Man U player. as well as icons, as we know. Podence is another great one, potential coming forward. Cancelo obviously is a cracking one. Jota has been absolutely fantastic for Liverpool. Pereira, I suppose. I'm trying to think. Neves. A lot of the Wolves team, to be honest, they obviously are very Portuguese orientated. Bernardo Silva as well. Actually, not a bad card. Keep Fred out of the team most definitely. But then we go to weak links. It's then pretty much the Prem. So that for me is going to be the weirdest thing, is having the Prem links as well. It's been quite a while since literally he was in the Prem, and I don't think, even from FIFA 10, I want to say he was never at Man U in an Ultimate Team card. He literally started, or the game started, at obviously Real Madrid. So it's going to be nice to actually see him in a Man U shirt, and he's going to be having the chance to have a Player of the Month. Him and Messi both being able to get Premier League Player of the Month and Ligue 1 Player of the Month, which are both SBCs that obviously can be in FIFA 22, as we didn't have a Serie A, an Italian Player of the Month. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that works. Again, Messi's had a couple already, but Ronaldo hasn't had one, so that's going to be a very expensive if he does have a cracking month. But I think Antonio is going to win the vote for the first one. Ronaldo, obviously a 10 out of 10 in terms of kind of any sort of chem style. They're saying engine, but how many votes is that? 70 votes. Hunter is the next one. To be honest, whatever you put on him, you look at the stats, they're absolutely incredible. You can't really improve this much. Like, you only get a +1 and a +3. Granted, his passing does go out quite nicely, and he is pretty much 99 throughout the whole positions. I think striker, cam, centre forward is going to be the positions you want. I would recommend striker at the very, very minimum, because I feel like as a cam, you're not necessarily getting the most out of him. Centre forward's a possibility, but I think, like I say, striker for me is going to be his best position, and everything about him is just class. So he is worth the coins, but maybe not at this stage of the game. I think if you're a United fan, if you're a Portuguese fan, or just like Ronaldo, then yeah, why not? Go and do him. If you haven't got a version, most definitely. If you've already got his 98, you maybe packed his 99. I don't see the reason, other than maybe links at this point in the game, trying to do him. But overall, 10 out of 10. Very happy they did the card. It's a, like I say, a first taste of what he's actually going to be like in terms of links and actually in the game. So it's very, very close to the next game. Hopefully we do get some more cards to review, but I think it is pretty much past the point now. If it wasn't for Ronaldo, I don't think they'd have done another one. So hopefully you did enjoy the video. Let me know if you're going to be doing him later on today or in the coming week before the game finishes. Apart from that, I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.